Have you ever felt like the course of your life is changing, as if something invisible is pushing you in a new direction? Have you ever wondered if everything you're experiencing has a greater purpose, even when it seems uncertain or chaotic? Today we want to talk to you about something profound and transformative, the moment when you realize that you are destined for more, that you have been chosen for a different life, a life full of meaning and connection. But being one of the chosen ones does not mean having an easy life. It means having the courage to listen to that inner call, even when the world around you doesn't seem to understand it. Sometimes, this awakening comes as a whisper in your mind, a feeling that something else is waiting for you. Other times, it manifests itself through events that shake you up and force you to look beyond the obvious. Be that as it may, what you are feeling is not a coincidence. In this video, we will accompany you to discover what this call means, how to recognize it, and what to do when you feel that your new life is about to begin. Because you're not alone in this journey, and what you're experiencing has a greater purpose than you imagine. When we speak of being one of the elect, we do not mean a special privilege or a designation superior to others. Being chosen is a call from the universe, an invitation to wake up and embrace transformation. It's a reminder that within you there is a unique purpose, a gift that only you can bring to the world. But with this calling also comes a great responsibility, to look beyond the distractions of everyday life and dare to respond to that inner voice that pushes you towards something bigger. This call can come in many forms. Sometimes it's a deep sense that you're destined for something more meaningful. Other times it manifests itself through unexpected challenges, situations that shake you up and force you to rethink who you are and where you're going. Maybe it's a sudden change in your environment, a relationship that ends, or even a sense of emptiness that you can't ignore. However, many people ignore this call. Why? Out of fear, doubts, or simply because the idea of change is too overwhelming. It's easy to get distracted by daily responsibilities, the need to fit in, or the expectations others have placed on us. The call to transform does not always come clearly. It often appears as a discomfort that challenges what we know and invites us to step into the unknown. Being one of the chosen ones does not mean that the path will be easy, but it does mean that it will be significant. It's a journey into a more authentic version of yourself, a life where every experience, even the most challenging ones, has a greater purpose. Answering this call requires courage, because it involves leaving behind what no longer resonates with you, opening yourself up to new possibilities, and trusting that the universe is guiding you, even when you can't see the final destination. If you feel that something inside you is moving, that there is an energy that drives you towards change, do not ignore it. That is the first step in your journey as a chosen one. It is the beginning of a new life, a life in which you will discover that everything you need is already inside you. All the universe asks of you is to trust the process and take the first step. Now that we've explored what it means to be one of the chosen ones and how this calling manifests in your life, it's time to dig deeper. How can you tell if you're really on this path? What signs tell you that your transformation has begun? And, most importantly, how can you prepare for this new stage that the universe has put in front of you? We'll help you identify those indicators that confirm your new life is just beginning, and I'll share practical tools for you to embrace this process with confidence and courage. Because every step you take, even in uncertainty, brings you closer to your true essence. Here are some signs that you are one of the chosen ones. Sign 1. Inner changes, a deep desire for transformation. One of the first indications that your new life is just beginning is manifesting within you. You feel a discontent that was not there before, a disconnection with the superficial, with that which once seemed sufficient but now no longer fills your soul. The routines that used to give you comfort, the conversations without depth, the material achievements that were once a source of pride, all this begins to lose its luster. It's not that you've stopped valuing these things, but that you now feel a call to something more meaningful, something that resonates with your most authentic essence. This internal change can be subtle at first, like a feeling of dissatisfaction that you don't know where it's coming from. You find yourself wondering, is this all there is? What else can I do? What is the meaning of what I am experiencing? These questions are no coincidence. They are signs that your inner self is awakening, inviting you to look beyond the surface and reconnect with what truly matters. This discontent can bring with it a phase of discomfort or uncertainty. It's normal to feel lost or even frustrated because, even though you know something inside of you is changing, you may not yet have clarity on where you're headed. However, this stage is crucial, because it is in this inner tension that the true answers begin to emerge. Your soul is asking for space to expand, to free itself from the limitations imposed by external expectations or by your own fears. The deep desire to seek something more meaningful is not simply an abstract idea, it's a powerful force that drives you to change your priorities. You begin to crave more authentic connections, experiences that nourish your spirit, and a purpose that goes beyond the individual. You may feel the need to explore spiritual practices, learn about topics that have never interested you before, or surround yourself with people who share this new frequency. This inner shift is the first step toward your transformation. It is the sign that your soul is ready to leave the old behind and open up to the new. Although the process may seem uncertain, remember that it is precisely in this search for meaning that you will find the answers that have always been within you. Your new life has already begun. Sign 2. Synchronous experiences, messages from the universe on your way. One of the most fascinating aspects of answering the call of the universe is the synchronistic experiences that begin to appear in your life. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences, but meaningful messages that act as guides on your path. It's as if the universe conspires to remind you that you're not alone, that you're exactly where you need to be, and that every step you take is connected to a greater purpose. One of the most common ways in which these signals manifest themselves is through repeated numbers. Maybe you find yourself looking at the clock right at 11:11, or maybe you see 222 or 444 repeatedly on license plates, receipts, or addresses. These number patterns are like a symbolic language of the universe, inviting you to pay attention to your intuition and trust the process you are experiencing. Another powerful way in which synchronicity manifests itself is through chance encounters with key people. You might come across someone who shares a message, an idea, or even a piece of advice that resonates deeply with you, as if that person is there to remind you of something important. Sometimes, these unexpected connections open doors to new opportunities or inspire you to make decisions that transform your path. Revelatory dreams are another frequent manifestation of synchronicities. You may start dreaming about symbols, places, or situations that seem to contain a hidden message. These dreams are often vivid and emotionally charged, as if they are a mirror of your inner world or a guide to what you need to understand. Paying attention to them can help you decipher what your subconscious and the universe are trying to communicate to you. In addition to these specific cues, synchronicities can emerge in more subtle forms: a song you hear just when you need to hear those words, a book that comes into your hands at the perfect time, or an unexpected event that steers you in a new direction. These experiences are reminders that you are aligned with a greater energy, an energy that guides you toward your purpose. Acknowledging and valuing them not only gives you clarity, but also strengthens your connection to the universe. Each synchronicity is an invitation to trust, to move forward in faith, and to know that everything you are experiencing has a divine purpose. Sign 3. Sense of purpose, the certainty of a greater calling, 400 words. At some point along the way, you'll feel an inner certainty that you can't fully explain. It's like a soft but persistent voice that tells you, you're here for something bigger. While you may not be clear about what it is or how to get there, that sense of purpose drives you forward. It is a force that arises from the depths of your being and that, although it sometimes seems to fade, always returns to remind you that your life has a special meaning. This certainty of purpose does not always come with clear instructions. In fact, it may feel like an undefined longing at first, a sense that there's something you need to do or discover, but you don't know exactly what. This can lead to frustration or doubt, but it is important to understand that this search is part of the process. A sense of purpose is not discovered overnight, it reveals itself little by little, as you move along your path and allow yourself to explore who you really are. Many times, this connection to your purpose begins when you realize that you can no longer ignore that feeling of emptiness or disconnection from your surroundings. It's as if the universe is pushing you to leave behind what doesn't resonate with you, so you can create space for what really matters. Activities, relationships, or habits that once seemed sufficient are now meaningless, and you start looking for something that makes you feel fulfilled and aligned. This sense of purpose is also deeply connected to service. At some point, you realize that your mission isn't just for you, but also has the potential to impact others. You may feel a call to share your gifts, your story, or your learnings in a way that inspires or helps those around you. Although the path to your purpose may seem uncertain, that inner certainty is your compass. It invites you to trust that every experience, even the challenges, is part of the process of preparing for something bigger. Everything you are experiencing, everything you are feeling, is part of a greater plan that will only be fully revealed when you are ready. Your only task is to keep moving forward in faith, listening to that inner voice that always guides you towards your destiny. Answering the call of the universe and embracing new life requires both inner and outer preparation. This is not a path that is traveled from resistance or control, but from openness and trust. Preparing involves letting go of the old, allowing things that no longer resonate with you to fade away, and creating space for the new. It also means adopting practices that help you stay connected to your purpose and navigate uncertainty with courage. In this section, we'll explore practical and spiritual steps for you to align with the life you're meant to live. 1. Talk about letting go of the old, freeing yourself to move forward. To start your new life and align with your purpose, it's critical to let go of the old. This doesn't mean rejecting your past or looking at it with judgment, but releasing that which no longer resonates with the person you're becoming. Relationships, habits, beliefs, and thought patterns that were once part of your identity can become heavy burdens if they are not in harmony with your evolution. This process of letting go is essential, although it can be challenging at times. Relationships, for example, are one area where this change is often deeply felt. As you grow spiritually and begin to connect with your purpose, some people in your life may no longer share the same frequency. You may notice that certain friendships, romantic relationships, or even family ties no longer bring you the same positive energy. This doesn't mean that those people are bad or wrong, but that their role in your path may be coming to an end. Letting go of these connections from love and gratitude allows both parties to continue moving forward on their respective paths. The same goes for habits. Activities or behaviors that once provided you with comfort may start to feel empty or unsatisfying. Maybe it's routines that don't support your physical, emotional, or spiritual well-being, such as excessive time on social media, an unbalanced diet, or procrastination. Letting go of these habits means replacing them with actions that nurture your growth, such as practicing meditation, taking care of your body, or making time for activities that connect you to your purpose. Finally, there are the thoughts. The limiting beliefs you've carried with you for years can be the biggest obstacle to your transformation. Ideas such as, "I am not enough," "this is not for me," or "it is too late," must be identified and questioned. By replacing these thoughts with positive and empowering affirmations, you open the door to a new reality. Letting go of the old is not an act of loss, but of renewal. By releasing that which no longer serves your purpose, you make room for new experiences, people, and opportunities that are aligned with your true essence. It's an act of self-love and trust that what's coming will be more meaningful and authentic than anything you've left behind. 2. Invite you to embrace uncertainty, trust the process. The path of the chosen one is full of mysteries. You can't always see the destination clearly, and that can lead to doubt, fear, or a sense of being lost. But here's the real challenge: learning to embrace uncertainty as an essential part of your transformation. Lack of clarity doesn't mean you're wrong or out of place. On the contrary, it is a sign that you are moving towards something completely new, something you have not yet experienced. Uncertainty is the space where magic happens. It is in moments of doubt and confusion that you have the opportunity to grow, to trust your intuition, and to let the universe guide you. Trying to control each step or demanding immediate certainties only generates resistance. But when you let go of that need for control, you open the door to experiences that exceed any expectations you could have imagined. Think of the path of the chosen one as a path that reveals itself step by step. You may not see the end, but every little breakthrough brings you closer to your purpose. You may feel like you're walking in darkness, but it's precisely in that darkness that you develop your faith and inner strength. You learn to trust that each step, no matter how small or uncertain it may seem, is exactly the one you need to take at that moment. Embracing uncertainty also implies accepting that mistakes are part of the process. There are no wrong decisions on this path, just lessons that help you refine your direction. Every challenge, every setback, has a purpose: to teach you something valuable about yourself and the world around you. To help you navigate uncertainty, you can turn to practices that anchor you to the present moment, such as meditation or reflective writing. These tools allow you to calm your mind, listen to your intuition, and remember that even if you don't know where you're going, the universe is always working in your favor. Uncertainty is not an enemy, he is a teacher. By hugging her, you recognize that you don't need to have all the answers right away. All you need to do is move forward with confidence, knowing that every step, no matter how small, is getting you exactly where you need to be. Your purpose is not a final destination, it is the journey itself. 3. Spiritual practices, tools to connect with your truth. In your journey to a life more aligned with your purpose, spiritual practices play a crucial role. As you move into this transformation process, you need tools to help you connect with your inner truth and stay in balance. 3 essential practices that can be of great help are meditation, journaling, and energy work. Meditation is one of the most powerful ways to connect with your deepest essence. When you take time to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment, you create the space needed to listen to your intuition and receive the answers the universe has in store for you. Meditation not only reduces stress, but it helps you to be more connected to your being and to release emotional or mental blocks that prevent you from moving forward. You can start with guided meditations, focusing on the breath, or simply being present with your thoughts without judging them. Over time, you will notice how your mind clears and your intuition becomes stronger. Journaling or reflective writing is another powerful tool for exploring your inner world. When you write, you not only externalize thoughts, but you also access a deeper part of yourself that is often kept hidden in the subconscious. By writing about your dreams, your fears, your desires, and your thoughts, you can gain clarity about what really moves you. Journaling also helps you track your progress and identify patterns in your life, which is critical when you're looking for answers or trying to align your actions with your purpose. There are no fixed rules for writing, just let the words flow without judging you. Energy work refers to practices that help you cleanse and balance your personal energy. This includes practices such as Reiki, chakras, visualizations, or even the use of crystals. Your body's energy has a direct impact on your well-being and your ability to manifest change. By working with your energy, you can release blockages that prevent your energy from flowing freely and connecting more deeply with your truth. Energy work also helps you stay balanced as you navigate the challenges and uncertainty of the road. These spiritual practices not only guide you along your journey, but they allow you to access an inner wisdom that will help you live with greater authenticity and purpose. Over time, you'll realize that, Through these tools, you have everything you need inside you to live the life that corresponds to you. Today, you have taken an important step towards your new life. By opening your heart and mind to the possibility of transformation, you have begun to walk a path full of opportunity and growth. Remember that every challenge, every doubt, and every uncertainty you face now are just signs that something great is about to be born in you. It's not about having all the answers right away, but about trusting that every moment is bringing you closer to your purpose. In this process of self-discovery, the most important thing is the courage to embrace change. You don't have to be perfect, or wait for the right moment. Life will not ask you for perfection, only authenticity and courage to be yourself. Every step you take, even the smallest ones, are essential to creating the path you've always sought. You are capable of much more than you imagine, and your inner power is the engine that will lead you to a fulfilling life. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but each day you make the decision to move forward in faith brings you closer to the most authentic version of yourself. Trust the process, even if you don't always understand everything right away. Everything you are living now, every lesson, every sign, is part of the great plan that the universe has for you. So why wait? The time to start living from your true purpose is now. The life you want is already underway, and you have everything you need to make it happen. It's not about what you've been, it's about what you're choosing to be today. Your new life is here. Share your reflections in the comments. What resonated with you the most about this video? What do you think you need to let go of to take the next step toward your purpose? Let's talk about how we can support each other on this journey of transformation. If you feel like this message is guiding you to something bigger, don't stop here. Click on the link in the description to discover more resources to help you deepen your journey of self-discovery and transformation. Don't miss the opportunity to keep moving towards your purpose. I want to deeply thank everyone who has joined the channel as members. Thank you for trusting in this space of growth and transformation. Your support not only inspires me, but strengthens our community on this path of self-discovery. If you have been inspired by this video, we invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video and activate the notification bell so that you continue to receive more videos like this one. Thank you for being part of our essential vibrations community. Remember to share this message with those people you think can help them. See you in the following video.